Welcome to Funimation 3D, your home for kids and family cartoons, where ancient legends come to life in vibrant colors and magical worlds. Today, we're going to journey back in time and discover the enchanting story of The Legend of Banh Dày, Symbol of the Sky, a tale filled with wonder, wisdom, and cultural heritage. Long ago, in the heart of Vietnam, there was a mighty king named Hung Vuong. He ruled with kindness and wisdom, and his kingdom blossomed with happiness and prosperity. As the years passed, the king grew older, and the question of who would inherit the throne weighed heavily on his mind. Hung Vuong had many sons, each talented and brave, and he wanted to choose the one who truly understood the spirit of his people. One day, the king gathered all his sons and gave them a challenge. He said, "Whoever brings me the most special offering for the new year, one that shows wisdom, love for our land, and respect for our ancestors, shall become the next king." The princes were excited and determined, each eager to prove himself worthy. The palace buzzed with anticipation as the princes set out across the kingdom. Some traveled to distant mountains, searching for rare jewels and precious stones. Others sailed across rivers and seas, hoping to find exotic animals and rare spices. They spared no effort, believing that the most luxurious gift would win the king's heart. But among the princes was Lang Liêu, the youngest son. Unlike his brothers, Lang Liêu was poor and humble. He didn't have treasures or servants, only his gentle heart and deep love for nature. Lang Liêu wondered how he could possibly compete with his wealthy brothers. He wandered through the green fields and lush forests, seeking inspiration. One quiet night, as Lang Liêu sat by the flickering fire, thinking about his father's challenge, he fell into a gentle sleep. In his dream, a kind spirit appeared, glowing with light and kindness. The spirit spoke softly, "Lang Liêu, you do not need riches or rare gifts. The best offering is made with love and understanding. Think about what nourishes our people, what connects us to the sky and the earth." Lang Liêu awoke with hope in his heart. He remembered the rice fields that stretched across the land, feeding families year after year. He realized that rice was the gift of heaven and earth, simple yet precious. Inspired by the spirit's words, Lang Liêu decided to use rice to make his offering. He gathered glutinous rice, fragrant and white, and began to shape it with care. First, he made a round cake, soft and smooth, symbolizing the sky. Its pure white color reflected the gentle clouds above, and its round shape mirrored the endless heavens. This cake was called Banh Dày. Then, Lang Liêu shaped another cake, square and firm, representing the earth, which would later be known as Bánh Chưng. On the day of the New Year celebration, all the princes returned to the palace, their arms filled with dazzling gifts. The hall sparkled with gold, pearls, and treasures from faraway lands. Lang Liêu arrived quietly, carrying his simple but meaningful cakes. One by one, the princes presented their offerings. The king admired their efforts, but none seemed to carry the spirit of the land. When Lang Liêu stepped forward, he bowed respectfully and placed his cakes before his father. "Dear father," he said, "I offer these cakes made from the rice that nourishes our people. The round cake is Banh Dày, symbolizing the sky, and the square cake is Bánh Chưng, representing the earth. They honor our ancestors and the harmony between heaven and earth." The king was moved by Lang Liew's sincerity and wisdom. He tasted the Banh Dày, soft and fragrant, and felt the love and respect that Lang Liêu had poured into his creation. The king realized that true greatness lies not in wealth, but in understanding, humility, and love for the land and its people. Hung Vuong joyfully declared Lang Liêu as the next king, and the whole kingdom celebrated with laughter and song. From that day on, Banh Dày became a cherished part of Vietnamese tradition, symbolizing the sky and the blessings it brings. Families gathered every New Year to make and share Banh Dày, remembering the values of wisdom, gratitude, and harmony. The story of Lang Liêu and Banh Dày teaches us that the most precious gifts come from the heart. It reminds us to honor our roots, respect our ancestors, and cherish the simple joys of life. Banh Dày is more than just a cake. It is a symbol of unity between heaven and earth, a celebration of Vietnamese culture, and a delicious treat shared with loved ones. As you enjoy this magical tale, imagine the shimmering rice fields under the bright sky, the laughter of families preparing Banh Day together, and the warmth of tradition passed down through generations. Let your imagination soar as you discover the beauty and meaning behind every bite of this legendary cake. Thank you for joining us on this colorful adventure through Vietnamese folklore. If you loved this story and want to explore more enchanting legends, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Funimation 3D brings you magical stories and educational cartoons for kids and families. Stay tuned for more exciting adventures, ancient legends, and cultural treasures. Together, let's celebrate the joy of learning and the wonder of storytelling. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe for more legendary tales and fun educational cartoons.